this video, I'm going to show you how to edit text. Editing text in Proposify is pretty straightforward and probably similar to what you're used to in other word processing programs. In all of our Proposify templates, there's a list of different text styles to choose from. You can also edit those styles to look a certain way and make sure your formatting is consistent throughout your template. In this template, I have a really big heading 1. It's all caps, orange, and the Fredoka 1 font. I want to change the color and the font for heading 1 throughout my template. So there are 2 ways to do that. The first way is to click Edit Design up here on the right. Then I choose Typography, and in the drop-down menu under Type Style, I see heading 1 and all sorts of other options to choose from. The second way is a shortcut. Just click the drop-down menu here, choose heading 1, and click Edit, and it brings you to the same place. So let's change the font to Lato. And if I wanted to add other font choices to my template, I could click on the Find New Fonts and go to the Google Font Library. But we'll cover that in another video. So I'm going to change the font to Lato and make the size bigger, setting it to 50. And I keep it left aligned, and I'll bold it or even change the margins. But let's do something about the color. I'll change it to green. Now be sure to click Update to save my changes. And now every spot in the template where heading 1 shows up will be green, the font will be Lato, and the size will be 50. And that saves me from going through the whole template and having to manually change every instance where heading 1 exists. But there's always an exception to the rule, right? So maybe there's one place where I don't want heading 1 to be green, like on the cover page. Here I want heading 1 to be white. So I can override the styling by highlighting the text and then going up here to click color. That override only changed that particular piece of text I directly highlighted and not the rest of heading 1s throughout the template. I can also do another override, like changing the alignment. Some of the formatting options we have are bold, italics. I'm sure you're familiar with these things. I can also make a bulleted list or a numbered list. And if I want to insert a link, I highlight the text, click on the link icon, and add a link to a website, email address, or I can even link to another section of the proposal itself. And that can be handy when I'm building my table of contents. I can highlight the section name and then link directly to that page. Or if I'm referencing something later in the proposal, I can link to it and it'll take the reader directly there. And those are the basics for editing text in Proposify.